Hello students, in this lecture we are going to discuss the sum which I have already told you in the previous lecture. That's what we are going to solve it now. Shri Chaturabhuj. So here they have specified the four houses. From that four houses, we have to find out the value of the tax which is least, which is very low. અહીંયા એ લોકો આપણે ચાર હાઉસીસ સ્પેસિફાઈ કર્યા છે. એ ચાર હાઉસીસમાંથી ચારે ચાર હાઉસ સેલ્ફ ઓક્યુપાઈડ છે. ઇન્કમ ટેક્સના રૂલ પ્રમાણે કયા પણ બે જ હાઉસ તમે એસેસમેન્ટ યર 2021 માં એઝ અ સેલ્ફ ઓક્યુપાઈડ કે સેલ્ફ રેસિડેન્ટ તમે રાખી શકો. બીજા બે હાઉસ તમારે ડીમ લેટ આઉટ કરવા પડે. નો ડાઉટ તમે એનું રેન્ટ રિસીવ નથી થતું, બટ એઝમ્પશન છે કે ઈ અગર ઈ રેન્ટ ઉપર હો તો આટલી ઇન્કમ તમને થાય. સો ફોર ધેટ પર્પસ we are going to calculate the value of the houses. First we are going to calculate the each and every house as a deemed layout, and the second part we are going to solve as it is a self occupied. So out of the various conditions, various combinations, so that we have discussed in the last lecture, there are total 6 combinations: house 1, house 2 as we can say self occupied, then house 1 and house 3, then house 1 and house 4, then 2 3 2 4 and 3 4. So these are the 6 combinations. From each and every combination at last we will get the final conclusion from which house or from which self occupied or from which deemed let out we are getting the least tax, we are getting the least income from that. So we can say that we can minimum profit or the maximum loss. We don't know that whether we will get the answer in profit or loss. If we are getting the answer in loss, then it should be maximum, and if we are getting the answer in profit, it should be minimum. So we are going to solve that sum. So first we are going to solve as a self occupied. We will solve all the house as a self occupied first of all. So while we are calculating the self-occupied, we are doing the calculation. So according to section 23 subsection 2a, the NAV, that is net annual value of the house is nil. So here we are not going to calculate the municipal value, or we are not going to calculate with the compare with the fair rent. After that we are not going to calculate with the standard rent. So that all the things we are going to do in the deemed let out, not in the self occupied. So the first part is directly, this is house 1, house 2, house 3 and house 4. So for house 1, net annual value, so net annual value will be nil for all the houses. So next, less. So here obviously the standard deduction at 30% will also be nil. So the second part, standard deduction, finished. Now the next part, interest. Interest on loan. So for this purpose, they are calculating the interest for loan is so interest for loan in the question they have specified us the interest on loan for the payment they have specified on their book on the first for 2015 for the repair and reconstructions. So for the house one they are paying 13,270. For house two, for in the year 2016-17, they took the loan from the bank. For that purpose, they are paying 91,000. For house 3, 65,000, and for the house 3 is 96,000. For while if we are doing the construction purpose, repair, for that purpose, the income tax department allow us only the 30,000. But for if you are constructing the additional floor, so for that purpose the limit is 2 lakh. But for the repair and that purpose, they allow us rupees only 30,000. So here the loan taken for the repair and the reconstruction for the house 3 and house 4 is 65,000 and 96,000. But we will get the maximum deduction of only 30,000, not more than that. But if I am purchasing the house, so house is purchased in 1670. So for that limit, if you are purchasing the house and the interest on loan, they give you the limit till 2 lakh rupees per annum. So here they have specified the 91,000. So interest on loan we will write as a 13,270, 91,000, 30,000, and 30,000. So taxable income. So taxable income is we will get here minus 30,270. So here this is loss. Here minus 91,000. Here also it is loss. Minus 30,000. Here is also loss. And here also minus 30,000. So this is the calculation for we can say that as a self-occupied. So now the next thing we are going to solve is regarding all the house we are assuming as a deemed layout. So after that we will do the various combinations which we have discussed in the last lecture. So now house 1 and house 2 is self-occupied, and we will see from house 3 and house 4 of a deemed layout. What is the value of that? We will add that thing. Then again we will do house 1 and 3 and house 2 and 4. So from that we are going to find out the value of the taxable income, which will be the least value. So now the second is computation of deemed layout. So the first part is the GAV, gross annual value. So for gross annual value, listen carefully. The first step is what? Municipal rent and fair rent. Compare the highest value, and then we are going to compare with the standard rent, whichever is lower. So that is the first. Here the house is deemed layout. Deemed layout. Listen carefully. Actually you are not getting the rent from the house. So for that purpose we are not going to solve the step 2. Why? Because in the step 2 what actually rent you are going to receive, or it is going to be receivable minus we are doing the tax or the irrecoverable part. But for that purpose, for that the adjustment they have not specified here, just because the house we are assuming as a deemed layout. In reality we are not getting the rent. So step 2 we are not going to find out. Step 3 we are going to compare from step 1 and step 2. Obviously if we are not solving the step 2, the value we are going to take is step 1 value, and in the step 4 we are going to deduct the vacancy period. Here your house is vacant throughout the year, because we are assuming as a D level. So only the step 1 we are going to find out for this purpose. So step 1 is municipal valuation. Municipal valuation or fair rent whichever is more, but restricted to standard rent. Other steps are ignored. So for this purpose, the first value is for the household 44,000 and 48,000. Whichever is higher, 48 obviously. Then we are going to compare with the standard is 44,400. Annual rate is 48 and 36. Higher is 48. 48 and 44,400. Whichever is lower, 44,400. So first step is 44,400 is the answer. Number 2. 69,600 and 89,84. So obviously 84. 84 and 88,800 higher is 84. So for the third house, 1,40,000, 1,10,400. So 1,40,000. Then we are going to compare with the 1,18,800. So answer is going to be 1,14,000. And the fourth part is 44,400 and 33,600. So 44,400. Then we are going to compare is 43,200. So these are four answers. So 44, 84, 1,40,000 and 43,200. Now the next part is less municipal tax. So listen carefully. Here they have specified the one adjustment. One adjustment is regarding you are taking loan for paying the municipal tax. On that you are paying the interest. So for that purpose they are not allowing us the deduction part, because they allow us the 30% deduction of the annual. So that adjustment we are going to ignore that part. So municipal tax paid. If it is unpaid, then we are not going to include that part. If it is paid, then only we are going to include. So here 3,600. The second one is 19,200. The third one is 33,600. And the fourth one is 14,400. So the answer is going to be net annual value. So net annual value is going to be, if we are going to deduct this 40,800, in the second part is 64,800, in the third part is 80,400, and in the fourth part is 28,800. So these are the four answers of the net annual value. Now the next part is we are doing deducting the specific deduction. In the deduction we are going to include the two parts. First is regarding the standard deduction at 30%, and the second part is regarding the interest. So the first we are doing is less specific deduction. So number 1, standard deduction at 30% of NAV. So for this 40,800, 30% is going to be 12,240. For the second, it is going to be 19,440. Calculate 64,840, 30%. Then 80,400, 20% is going to be 24,120. And 28,800 for 30% first you can solve house 1, then house 2, house 3, house 4. It depends upon you. So now the second part is regarding the interest. Interest on loan. So here when it is we are giving it out, so for that purpose we are taking for the construction, for repair purpose. So the interest amount we are going to get a reduction 30,270. Second 91,000. In the third one is 65,000, and in the fourth one is going to be 96,000. So at last we will get the taxable income made of this part. So from 40,800 deduct 12,240 and 20,270. Find out all the 4 steps for all the houses. So answer is going to be here 15,290. This is going to be the profit one. Second is going to be minus 45,640. This is going to be loss. For the third part is minus 8,720. This is also going to be loss. And for the fourth part is minus 75,840. So this is also going to be loss. So listen. So here this specific they has given us for the first house profit, second loss 45,640, for third 8,720 is also loss, and the fourth 75,840 is also loss. So now the last part we are going to do is we are going to see the various combinations from which house we are getting the minimum tax. We are not paying the tax on that. We are going to calculate that part. So here we are going to see the various options available for us. So now if I am taking saying this is the A part and this is the B. So I will solve that. Now taking into consideration from A and B the final taxable income under 6 different options. So here I will write particular so 6 various options. So option 1. So option 1 is going to be house 1 and house 2 is self-occupied. House 1 and 2. Option 2. House 1 and 3. Option 3. House 1 and 4. Option 4. House 2 and 3. Option 5 is house 2 and 4. And option 5 is 6 is option 3 and 4. So here we will write the house 1, house 2, house 3, house 4. taxable income. Last the total taxable income. Now this calculation, listen carefully now. So here in the house option 1, house 1 and 2, we are going to include these two parts. This is our self-occupied, and in that we are going to include for house and 3 these two houses. So like that we will solve. So for house 1 is here minus 30,270. For the house 2 is minus 91,000. Here from D let out, the third answer is minus 8,270, minus 8,720, sorry. And the fourth part is minus 75,840. So listen, house 1 and house 2, we are including as a self-occupied, and house 3 and house 4 we assume as a deep let out. So the total is going to be minus 1,88,830. So this is the loss. This is what the loss. Same way for option 1 and 2. So now the house 1 self-occupied is minus 13,270, and house 3 is minus 13,000. So for here we are going to see the house 2 is minus 45,000. House 3 is minus 30,000. House 2 is minus 45,640. And here the fourth part is minus 75,840. The total is going to be minus 1,64,000. 750 is also loss. Now the third part. For third part, 1 and 4. So 15,290. Sorry, 30,000. For the third one is say minus 13,270, and the fourth house is going to be minus 30,000. So now 2 and 3 is let out. So minus 45,640 and minus 8,270. So answer is going to be minus 97,630. Here is also loss. For the house 2 and 3 is self-occupied. So minus 91,000 for 2, and for 3 is minus 30,000. So 1 is going to be 15,290. This is the profit for deep let out for house 1, and minus 75,840 is also the loss for that. So minus 1,81,550. This is also the loss amount. Now for option 2 and 4. For option what? 2 and 4. For that purpose, they have specified the deep let out value is minus 91,000. And for the house 4 is minus 30,000. So 15,290 is for deep let out, and for the house 3 is minus 8,720. So answer is going to be minus 1,14,430 is also the loss amount. And the last is 3 and 4, 30,000 loss, 30,000 for both of them is same. For 1 and 2 is 15,290, and for second is minus 45,640. So answer is going to be minus 90,350 is also the loss. Now compare. Which here in each and every houses you are getting the loss. So the maximum loss will be beneficial for the SSC, the Chaturbuj. So here the maximum loss is from the option 1 and 2. When you are self-occupying the house 1 and 2, and you are deep let out in the house 3 and 4, at that time you are getting the maximum benefit from the income tax, because though you are not getting the returns, you are not earning anything, but according to the income tax, they assume that if your property is being let out, so this much benefit the SSA would get. So here the SSA is not getting the benefit, he is getting the loss. So this is the answer for that. So at last we will write the selection of house 1 and 2 as the actually self occupied house is recommended. So from that, he is not getting the benefit. He is not earning anything. So earning benefit is not getting, but he is facing the loss. So if he is facing the loss, so he will get the benefit in the income from the income tax department. So this is the answer. So first of all, we calculated the value of the self-occupied. Listen carefully. Then the next step is we calculated the value of the deed let out for all the 4 houses. So after calculating the A part and B part, that is self-occupied and deed let out, एक बार हमें calculate कर लीजिए कि deed let out અને self-occupied. પછી જે various combinations આપણી પાસે available છે, that is from house 1, house 2, house 2, house 1, house 3, house 1, house 4, 2, 3, 2, 4, 3, 4. So in બધી combinations આપણે analyze કરી, value find out કરી, ક્યાંથી આપણે least benefit થાય, ઓછામાં ઓછો ફાયદો થાય છે, maximum loss થાય છે. તો ಈ સિચ્યુએશન ની અંદર આપણે આન્સર મળ્યું છે હાઉસ 1 અને 2, બીકોઝ ત્યાં લોસ થાય છે 1,88,830. સો બધી વેલ્યુઝ કરતા એ સૌથી મોટી વધારે લોસ ની વેલ્યુ છે. સો એક્ચ્યુઅલી ચંદ્રપુરજે આ હાઉસ એઝ અ ડીમ લેટ આઉટ કરવા જોઈએ, હાઉસ 3 and 4 અને 1 and 2 એઝ અ સેલ્ફ ઓક્યુપાઈડ. સો આવી સિચ્યુએશન જ્યારે તમને ક્વેશ્ચનમાં આવે, એઝ્યુમ કરો કે પછી from your point of view from which house the SSA will get more benefit. So at that situation, see the fair and municipal valuation standard rate, whichever is higher from the all of them, and see the interest on that. Interest માં less amount કરવાની અને જ્યારે કેલ્ક્યુલેશન GAV કરી તેના બધામાં હાયર વેલ્યુ. તો ಈ સિચ્યુએશન માં જે વધારે દેખાતું હોય ને એને આપણે એસ્યુમ કરવાની છે સેલ્ફ ઓક્યુપાઈડ, કેમ કે બીકોઝ ત્યાં એનએવી શું આવશે, તેલ આવશે, એટલે આપણે બેનિફિટ વધારે મળી શકે છે. તો એવી રીતે આપણે કેલ્ક્યુલેટ કર્યું. So solve this sum. Thank you.